Welcome back to another Grizzly Books True Crime episode. My name is Gisela K, and we're about to get started. Let me tell you what's happening here with Melon Boy. Before we get started, I just want to say, please check out the playlist. I see I'm not even able to keep up with the comments and the emails and the DMs and the everything right now. I have no capacity to do so. I would need a team of 10 or clones or something. I'm really sorry, but I am trying my best to read all your comments, to read all your emails, to see everything. But what I want to say is please go check out the playlist, because some of the comments that I've seen are like, did you see this? Did you see this? Yes, I made a video about it. So go check out the playlist, okay? So over here, guess what, guys? You might have a chuckle at this one. You know, Melon Boy? He only needs his melon and his rinds, you know? Guess what? On August the 12th, on the day that the couple, Gabby and Brian, were seen at Moonflower Co-op, thank you to the subscriber who sent me this, by the way. They were like, look what was on sale on August 12th at the Moonflower Co-op. I was shocked. On August the 12th, when Brian and Gabby were at the grocery store, what was on special and advertised, or what was advertised there that day? Melons. It's full on melon season. We have those local Green River melons from Dunham Farms for all your summer picnic river fresh snacking needs. Right? They say hashtag melon season. I also want to see hashtag melon days, hashtag melon farmers, hashtag love your melons. So yeah, now we know what Brian was doing there. Ready to carve up those melons. Melon boy. So yeah, I found that very ironic. The day after, or this, yeah, August 13th, here where they're talking about the community gardens, right? Anniversary sale. So that was literally, if you look at this, it's the one day that they were advertising melons, and Melon Boy was right there fighting with his girlfriend, fiance, who's now deceased, and the death has been ruled a homicide. Also, have a look at this. This also looks a little bit like the backpack that we see supposedly going around. Apparently, they've proven the deer cam footage is not Brian Laundrie. So, but look, there's no other melon pictures here. This was Kaylin, who was found murdered in her van with her wife. So she is featured on this page. If you do want to see any more pictures of her, I hope they'll look more into this case, and that they're also digging deep for forensic evidence, that they're also doing autopsies, that they're looking at the ballistics, that they're looking into whether Brian had a gun, whether those were bullet holes in the trees, and all that. So yeah, if you want to see some more pictures of Kylan or Kellen, I'm not too sure how to say it exactly, then go and look at the Moonflower Co-op. Next, I want to show you Rose Davis's Rose D 00. Don't go and harass her. Don't harass any of these people. I want to show you her Instagram page, because she's got footage here of Gabby. I'm going to turn off the song, otherwise there's going to be problems here on YouTube. You can't just play songs on YouTube. I will make myself smaller like this and do this. Yeah, hey guys, she said this is my friend Gabby, and she said, okay, let's just watch it. I mean, Gabby looks so happy, so free-spirited, so much lighter and brighter around this friend, right? You're my only friend. Look at Gabby go. So she said, thank you for teaching me how I deserve to be treated. I wish Gabby knew how she deserved to be treated, right? Herself. Gabby, you've impacted my life in so many positive ways. I've been having trouble finding the words because nothing can describe you. You're just the best, and I'm so grateful I get to call you my best friend, and thank you. I love you, and I wish I had more words or better words. Rest easy. You've always been my angel. Okay, so did you guys know that this was the friend, the one we saw on the media interview? I made a video about that. Go check it out. This was the friend who was going to meet up with Brian Laundrie and Gabby Petito in Yellowstone National Park on the 29th. And Gabby never showed up, and the friend found it really weird, and she found it even weirder that Gabby's phone sent a text to her mom on the 30th, no signal, no service in Yosemite, because she knew they were supposed to be at Yellowstone National Park, meeting up to celebrate her birthday. If you want me to verify the birthday thing, I will right now. Just give me a second. So here in 2017, she was dating a Marine. I don't know if she still is or not. Not too sure where he is or what happened to him. So I'm just scrolling down through the page so that you can also see everything. I mean, I could do a deep dive. But I'm not gonna. It was her best friend. I'm looking at it because of the jealousy component, the possessiveness that she described that Brian Laundrie had. And I think Brian Laundrie was tremendously jealous of this friendship that Gabby had with her. I will find the birthday post in a moment. It's to confirm for you guys that her birthday was in fact around that time. I'm just showing you the pictures while I'm looking for it. Horrible. Horrible what happened to Gabby. Now we just need to figure out what happened to Gabby. I just want to have a look at this picture. Okay. Yep. There's this one picture where she said that she was alone and not able to spend her birthday with the people that she loved. I'm sorry that I'm scrolling up and down. I'm not trying to make perfect videos. I'm trying to get you guys the content. So bear with me. I want to find it so that I know I've seen it. I just want to show you. I want to show you that that's when her birthday was. November 19th, November 13th. All kind of reckless, she said there. This was October 1st. Happy October. This month should be great. I see my sister and my boyfriend in the same month. Definitely loved October as well. And I mean, Gabby and then we're going to go to Oregon to celebrate Halloween. We don't know if Rose was going to go with. Man. August the 20th. Happy National Dog Day. So here we go. August the 30th, 2016. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. The birthday wishes, August 30th. Sad that two of my most loved and favorite people couldn't be here today, but I appreciate everyone that could. Okay. She was going to meet up with Gabby and Brian on the 29th. Gabby was nowhere to be seen. Brian was on the 29th already carving it up back home to Florida with Gabby's van. And when he got home, what did he do? Mowed the lawn, rode a bike with his mama, went on a walk around the neighborhood with both his parents, which the neighbors didn't find unusual because they said they did that before. And then, just got in a camper and went camping for 3 days. And no one can confirm whether he came back or not, but from reports I've read now, he's been missing since the 12th. So he did not come back from that trip because that trip would have been around the 10th of September, 10, 11, 12. So you can see what I mean there, right? Now, for anyone that had questions, I'm sorry. I know this is a very sensitive case. I know it's weird to say the things that I've said before and I'm about to say, but I definitely think there's a vibe with this lady, right? And maybe with Gabby, and maybe they were closer than we realized, and that's why Brian was so jealous. We just don't know. Okay? We just don't know. I'm just showing you these. It's just girls having fun, having a party. The kiss looks kind of legit to me. So the only reason to say that is that I am trying to understand why Brian was so jealous, especially of Rose, why he was so controlling, why he took her phone away, why Rose was the person who received, I think, Gabby's last legit message from her. And guess when it was? August 27th, Snapchat sent to Rose, all excited to meet up with her in Yellowstone National Park for her birthday. August 27th, Gabby and Brian were seen at a restaurant, which I made a video on yesterday, where that witness, apparently the restaurant has verified it. Some of the articles still say, no, the restaurant says they were really busy and they can't verify it, but others have now said, yep, the restaurant's proven it, and hopefully there'll be some footage. Maybe they've got CCTV cameras there, we don't know. So August 27th, 1 p.m., Gabby and Brian at the restaurant in Jackson. Did you hear that correctly? In Jackson. Remember how Brian freaked out about Jackson? No, not Jackson. I got to get out right here. The restaurant was in Jackson. We fought so much with Gabby. The last place that people saw Gabby and him together. So if he did end up in Jackson, let's speculate, outside the restaurant, or if in his mind, I think he was really just freaking out because he wanted to take the quickest path back to the van. But let's just say if he's like, no, not Jackson, in case someone from that restaurant sees, wow, he's alone now. That would screw up his alibi. You understand? He would be like walking alone there with a backpack looking all freaking weird. They'd be like, where's your girlfriend now? Because you were fighting so badly with her just 2 days before, because on the 29th was the hitchhiking day. Do you see what I'm saying? That would raise some red flags if someone were to spot him and be like, you're the dude that was fighting with your girlfriend yesterday. In Jackson is the restaurant. I say it again. He was freaking out to when they said Jackson. He's like, no, get me out of this car now. I got to get out. Okay? So I will make a whole video on the timeline, but I was shook with that. I didn't know that this was the friend that they were meeting up with on the 29th. And on the 27th, Gabby sent a Snapchat to her, all excited to meet up with her for her birthday. And on the 29th, by then, silent. And the FBI confirmed that Gabby's phone, it's in the search warrant, has been switched off since around the last day of August. He arrived home on the 1st of September, and the Spotify playlist, he made a new playlist on the 30th. He made a new playlist on the 30th and the 31st, and so the phone was off after that. Her phone was off after that. Just saying. And also, if we look at bizarre design, take a hike every day. Remember that? Every single day, there are more and more people here that he's not following anymore, which I would suspect he's blocking. I haven't had no time. If you guys want to help me out, please go and check it out. I also have an amazing subscriber who is using like Linux programming stuff to figure out the locations of the people that he's now no longer following and who he's unfollowing. So thank you so much for that. I still got to show that at some point. That's some amazing work that you're doing so that we can analyze that. I'm trying to stay on the case. I still do want to analyze that. Also, sorry that I'm so small down here. I just realized I've made myself real tiny down here. Hi. So, yes. And we are going to analyze Brian Laundrie's Pinterest in a moment, as in the next video, because that's a whole dig, okay? That is a whole dig. Remember yesterday, if you didn't see it, this van life one is very eerie to me. That there they're building the van, Gabby's helping out, and over here he's got this. A Polaroid. You know, Gabby in the picture, no Gabby. Gabby, no Gabby. It's like eerie. I think he's more calculated than a lot of us realize. He was obsessed with Chuck Palahniuk's books. He seems to have a fascination with serial killers and satanic stuff, all kinds of dark things. So we just don't know. And if you haven't yet seen that video, man, what is that lady called now? She analyzed the text messages, the last 2 text messages sent from Gabby Petito's phone about Stan, and then looking at the lyrics from Eminem's Stan song. It's very interesting. So if you haven't seen that yet, man, if I find it, I will link that below. Maybe I should make a video on that, commenting on that for you guys. But yes, I think when I looked at the lyrics of Stan, and remember he said, "Can you help Stan? I just keep getting his missed calls and voicemails." Something to that effect, right? When I looked at the lyrics of Stan of Eminem, that to me screams obviously fanboy, and we know he's a fanboy of Chuck Palahniuk. I still hope I'm saying the name right. And it's kind of saying, the song was kind of saying that he would do anything for him, like anything to be noticed by his idol. And I think Brian could also be doing that. What do you think? Let me know. So I think I've looked now at the Moonflower one. Remember the melons? Melon Boy was there for the melons. We've looked at Bizarre Design and what's going on this Instagram account. I don't know how to verify if he really went live for 3 seconds on Instagram Live. Did he do that? How do we know? How can we prove that he really did that? Did anyone see it happen? I know there's a clip going around, but how do we know where that clip comes from? If someone can show me where it comes from, or that he actually went live, or that it's actually from his account, that would be amazing. If he really did, then yeah, he's out on the water. Then wow, good luck finding him on one of Daddy's 3 boats. Anyway, I'm going to end it there for now. I've got lots of videos planned for you guys. I look forward to it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss these uploads. I'm on the case every day, all the time. I'm very much invested in this case. I am so glad that they found Gabby's remains. My fear was that they wouldn't, because there are so many missing people that just never get found, and the mystery is just never solved. I don't know when you're watching this, but on Saturday, which would be, I'm sorry, I keep looking up at my calendar there. Where are we now? Yeah, this week Saturday on the 26th of September 2021, Case Club was meant to be a Susie Lamplugh discussion, but we're deciding to do a Gabby Petito Case Club discussion as a group. I know you guys will like that, so be sure to check that out. Make sure that you go to my homepage and set reminders for all the live streams coming up that you are interested in so that you don't miss it. As always, what I want you to do is please, you know the like button? Let's pretend it's Melon Boy and go and punch that like button in the face. Or in the, as Will Ferrell says. I think it's that movie. What's it called? Get Hard. He's like, punch them in the... You know, can't say the word. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if I'm talking really fast today. I'm very motivated. You guys keep me motivated. Thank you so much for the coffees. I'll show you here quickly. Yeah, that's the merch. Hectic and oh my word. Thank you so much for the coffees. You guys are carving up the coffee button. I really appreciate it. Coffee is my love language. Keeps me going. And I would also like to show you this. Man, that's what we're going to look at next. That's what we're looking at next. Brian Laundrie's Pinterest account. You can see on the left-hand side, that's the tattoo he had on his hand, all colored in. And there's the one on his Pinterest page. So it is definitely his page. Apparently his mommy shares the account with him. I find that really freaking weird. But we are going to analyze this Pinterest account next. Be sure to look out for that. And I wanted to show you this again that I showed in the last video. This is from Pana Puma on Instagram, a subscriber and OG and original Grizzly look at this amazing art that she made. She said she felt very emotional while doing it, which I completely understand. I've also done some tribute art to all the victims of all the serial killers that I've written about. If you're interested in seeing those, they are in my paperback books. They are not in the ebooks, or obviously not in the audiobooks. But if you buy the paperbacks, you can get my drawings that are included in the paperback books. If you want to buy any of my books, the link is in the description box below, grizzly-books.com. So thank you so much, Penna, for not only making this art, but showing it to me, sending it to me, and for letting me show it here to the audience. It's absolutely beautiful. Hashtag justice for Gabby. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm excited to make content for you. I'm not like excited about this case, like, you know, in that way. I'm excited to make content for you. You guys keep me motivated. You give me a lot of support, a lot more than I could have ever expected. I really appreciate it. So thank you so much. I'm going to take a breather. I'm going to have a sip of water. Got my water right here, always with my metal straw. I'm going to sip my water now. I'm going to have a mint and stretch my shoulders, because this, I think I need a masseuse, guys. Like sitting here in this chair all day, probably for like 14 hours a day at this point. My husband's just shaking his head. What are you doing? Busy carving it up, people. I'm carving the content up. I have so many videos that I still want to make for you. So much that I want to analyze. Thank you so much for your emails, for your tips, for your DMs, for everything. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one. Remember to hit the like button. Punch it. Don't just hit it. Punch the like button. Okay? See you soon.